What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video we're talking about the Springboks yet again, but sadly for negative reasons, due to former Ireland lock who suggested that the Springboks were doping during the Rugby World Cup and the build-up. There was a lot of talk when the photo went out of all the Boks looking solid and six-packs and all that stuff. Unfortunately, 3 months ago, or 3 months ago now, Aphiwe Dyantyi was banned from playing for the Springboks and not chosen for the Rugby World Cup due to doping. He's obviously fighting it, but unfortunately, substances that are illegal were found in his blood samples or his urine tests. So unfortunately, he's facing a lot of trouble, which has inspired this man from Ireland to go and criticise the full-on team. Now it's been a week now since South Africa have won the Rugby World Cup. They've proved a lot of critics wrong. A lot of people wrote them off. And obviously, England having beaten New Zealand, we knew it was going to be one hell of a tough game, but we held our own, played solid rugby, and went all the way to win the Rugby World Cup for the third time, tying it with New Zealand. South African rugby's always been a chat about how big our boykies are and all that jazz, you know. But to be honest with you, I just think it's a lot of rubbish what this chap's saying. He's known for these kind of negative comments, but with all due respect, how salty do you need to be about other nations or countries? I mean, South Africa won. I don't think that Neil knows how much this means for South Africa, what it's done for South Africa, the unity it's created in South Africa. Yes, we have our problems, but can't you allow us to just have our fame and our moments, or do you just have to criticize every single aspect of the team? Does he not realize that 8 players from each nation get selected, I think, on a weekly basis for doping testing? South Africa went under this after. Why do you think Aphiwe Dyantyi was found with the substances? Once the drama went on, they got tested in the World Cup too. No one's found guilty. So, Bud, just put this all in your pipe and smoke it, please, because, come on. You know, we worked damn hard to get to where we did, and as a South African myself, I'm proud of it. I'm very disappointed in Aphiwe Dyantyi. I hope to God he is not guilty, because he's one of the star rugby players, and I'm gutted that he missed a World Cup. But if a player is involved in doping scandals like this, then they deserve to be punished. You can't cheat to win. And the fact that this chap is using this bollocks excuse, and I've seen comments, people agreeing with him. I've seen it in past videos, saying that South Africa were doping and all that crap. I mean, really, do you dislike South Africa that much to do it? I think, isn't he the chap who was also saying the haka needs to go? And I know he's gone for Eddie, he's gone for, I think, nearly every nation. So, frankly, I don't really care what he's saying, but I thought I'd talk about it because, you know, there's a lot of talk within schools of schoolboy rugby and steroids and all that stuff, which I think's absolutely atrocious. I know there are kids that do it. I think it's disgusting, especially the kids at the age of 13 upwards in schools that are involved with steroid usage, which is very sad because they don't know, firstly, what it's doing to their bodies. 2, it's cheating to get ahead in life, which means other people lose out opportunities. And I just think it's sad. So to the schools that are doing it, I mean, what I do take from this story that Neil wrote is that, and this goes for all schools, more needs to be done within rugby management in schools, be it South African Rugby Union or whoever it may be who's in charge of these kind of things, or the Anti-Doping Association. They need to be monitoring every single high school in each province, each city, and all that jazz, so we can prevent situations like this from happening. Because it's shocking that it's allowed. And what disgusts me even more is that parents allow it. They allow their kids to take these substances to get further in a career, and I mean, they're cheating their way through. It's sad. So, you know, people just need to use their brains more and play the game the proper way it should be, the honest way it should be. I'm clearly, obviously, against all of this, but for this chap when everyone, and I mean a lot of people, probably 90% of the people, are happy for South Africa, encouraging South Africa, proud of South Africa. It's just disappointing that you get the odd salty bloke who has to make a negative situation out of something truly amazing. I mean, people don't know what it's like. I spoke to on Saturday to a German couple, and they were watching the Springboks arrive in the Port Elizabeth airport. And I mean, they were so amazed at the unity that has been created within this country because of this Rugby World Cup. And he turned around and said, "This is powerful. It's amazing," and it truly is. And that's what upsets me about the negativity that other people want to go out and find out. But I think Neil Francis needs to be put on to do something else in his life, because bloody hell, he's one of the most negative writers I think I've seen. If I look up his name, it's like he slots as Eddie Jones, or he's criticizing the All Blacks, or he's criticizing the Wallabies. Now it's South Africa's turn, because South Africa's #1 in the world. So maybe that's it. Slot all the #1s in the world, because he's gone for Wales too. So maybe that's his thing. But anyway, I just thought I'd touch base. South Africa has done extremely well, and I will give them my love and credit, because I think they're absolutely outstanding at what they've done. And as for this guy, I think he just needs to put a sock in it and move on and focus on something else. Maybe do a positive article. Be curious to read that. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's video, my rant for the day. But I thought I'd just share my thoughts on it. I think this act's talking absolute hard squat, saying that the South African teams are doping, or South African Springbok team is. Some other stuff, he does make some other stuff within, it does make sense, but leave my Springboks alone and allow us to celebrate our victory. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys real soon for another one. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.